Hello, book lovers, and welcome to Book Talk Radio Club. My name is Claire Harris, and today I'm talking to Tanya Vanderham. Tanya is the author of Cowgirl, a memoir which we have talked about during her last two recent interviews, but today we will be concentrating on her three children's books, namely Alex the Sock Monkey Has a Secret, Tippy Toes the Turtle, and Patty's Favourite Shoes. Hi Tanya, thank you for coming back to talk to me on Book Talk Radio Club.
Thank you, Claire. I really love this.
Let's go through each book, shall we? Starting with your most recent children's book, Alex the Sock Monkey Has a Secret. Would you like to give listeners an idea of the story?
Certainly. Well, the story is about a little girl that has a sock monkey doll, which in the 50s and 60s, every little girl had a sock monkey doll, and it's a doll made out of a sock, ergo sock monkey.
Mm-hmm.
So, and her sock monkey's doll name was Alex. Well, she played with him all day long and took him down to the table, and her brother Jesse would say, "Why do you have that stupid monkey?" And she'd say, "Don't worry about it. He's not stupid." So anyway, she would play with him and dress him, and then by the end of the day, it would be getting time for bed, and she would have to go take her bath. So she would set Sock Monkey down, go take her bath, brush her teeth, come back, get Sock Monkey, give him a big hug, a big kiss, set him on the dresser, and then get in her bed and go to sleep. Well, one day she woke up after this little ritual, and he was in bed with her. And she thought, "Well, what happened? Mom?" And then her mom came, and her mom said, "Oh, you must have just put him in there during your night, and you don't remember. So just get up and go to school." So she got up, and she went to school and came back, did the same thing, played with Sock Monkey, got him all dressed and played with him. And then when it was time for bed, she took him and put him on the dresser, gave him a kiss goodnight. She crawled in her bed and went to sleep. Sure enough, the next day she woke up, there was Sock Monkey in her bed again. She was so excited and wondrous what the heck was going on. So anyway, she put him back and went to school, and while she was at school, she was thinking, what could she do? So she remembered her brother Jesse, and she said, "Aha, I will have Jesse help me out." So she went into Jesse's bedroom. He's playing video games like boys that age do. And he was around 12, she was around 8. And so anyway, she says, "Jesse," and he goes, "Yeah, what do you want?" She goes, "I need to ask a favor of you." And he says, "Yeah, what is it?" And she said, "I need your help." And he said, "I'll just get out of here." And she said, "I'll pay you." And he said, "Okay." So she said to him, she wanted him to set a video camera up in her room at night, and he didn't care why. So she gave him the money. He went in her room, set up a video camera. She went through a little ritual, kissed Sock Monkey goodnight, got in her bed, went to sleep, and sure enough, the next morning, Sock Monkey was in her bed again. But she had the camera. So she got up, got ready to go to school, and it was Saturday. She didn't have to go to school. So she ate her breakfast real fast, went and got the camera, and then started watching what was recorded, and what she ever surprised. Wow! But I won't tell you the ending because you got to get the book.
Love it. What age group is the book aimed at?
That is for ages 5 to 12, and it could easily be read to babies and toddlers.
Tell us about the two children in the book then, Jennifer and her brother Jesse.
Well, Jennifer and Jesse, they're named after two of my grandchildren, and they are brother and sister. And as you know, the illustrator can draw so well, so he actually got photographs of them, and the pictures are so close. They were so proud to see themselves in a book.
Oh, I bet they were. You've just answered my next question. The book has wonderful illustration. So you found an illustrator to do them. Would you like to tell us who the illustrator is? Because they're wonderful.
Well, thank you. I agree with you. His name is Sudipta Steve Dasgupta, and he is in India. And I just saw his work on the internet and just loved it. I contacted him, and what a friendly guy, and he was so helpful for new artists. Anyway, he also has what's called Dasgupta Arts. That's his company, and I really admire his work.
Yeah, it is actually wonderful. There's also an accompanying colouring and activity book to Alex the Sock Monkey Has a Secret. Would you like to tell us about that?
Sure. It's geared towards the book, but it has several fun activities, puzzles, word search, mazes, etc. When it was finished, I tried it out and I had fun, especially the maze. I kind of cheated on that because if you can't quite get a maze, what you do is you do it backwards, but don't tell anybody. Then you can do it. So even adults who like to chill out and just relax would enjoy the coloring book. So on that one, I would put all ages.
Now on to Tippy Toes the Turtle. This book is about a turtle that is different from all of the other turtles, isn't he? But he's continually told by everyone how different he is. Tell us more, Tanya. There's obviously a moral to the story.
Yes, and actually, of all my books, Tippy Toes is my favorite.
Okay.
It is very heartwarming, I believe, and it has a good moral story. It's a book about a bullying. It's about bullying.
Right.
And Tippy Toes is a little different from all the other turtle children, and just like handicapped children are different. And the kids make fun of him, singing a little song, Tippy Toes, why you're different, no one knows. And he goes off crying to his mother, and she sings, Tippy Toes, you are special. Someday they'll know.
Oh.
So anyway, towards the end of the book, you do see why Tippy Toes is so special. All the children cheer him, and it has a wonderful ending.
And what age group will enjoy Tippy Toes the Turtle then?
I would say babies to age 10.
And now Patty's favourite shoes. I noticed on your website that for each book sold, $1 will be donated to Paralysed Veterans of America. This is wonderful, of course, Tanya, but what does Paralysed Veterans of America have to do with a children's book? Would you like to explain, please?
Yes. Well, I feel any way we can support our veterans is a good thing. And this book is written for children to understand what children with parents in the military experience. And Patty's mother happens to be in the Army, and Patty's mother is away in the Army. And so Patty's mother has a few pairs of shoes, and one of them is a pair of old Army boots. And she just loves her mother so much, so she loves to wear those boots, no matter how scuffed or ugly or plain they are. She's so proud, and it makes her feel close to her mother. And then in the story, she will go and explain on Sharing Day what that means to her and what people in the military do for children to make us safe.
Well, again, you've answered my next question. So you've told us they had a special meaning. They have mother's army boots. I think that's wonderful. So, and what age group will enjoy Patty's favourite shoes?
Age 5 to 12.
So three.
And then, of course, you can read it to your babies and toddlers. I am a big advocate for reading for your babies and toddlers and children of all ages. I have always done it. My children do it. My grandchildren do it. I just love reading. I think it's very important.
So 3 children's books with different characters in each. Are the characters based on any of your children or grandchildren? I know you said in that Alex the Sock Monkey, the 2 children based on grandchildren. What about the others?
No, just the Alex the Sock Monkey are based on Jesse and Jennifer, my grandchildren. And they were so happy, like I said, to see themselves in the book and realize that it was them exactly, and they just couldn't get over that. So just those 2.
At the time of writing Cowgirl, you had 19 grandchildren. Wow, that's one big family. So what do they all think of their grandma's stories?
Oh, they love it. They're proud. Each time I get one, I give them one, and they, of course, read it, and then they tell me what they think. Even the adult grandchildren, they just are so proud of their grandma, and it makes me proud, of course, too.
Of course. Well, I'm just going to read out one of the lovely reviews for Alex the Sock Monkey Has a Secret. My daughter loved this adorable story, and the ending especially. She kept laughing and saying, "Oh, that silly monkey." It was very sweet to see her reaction, and I really enjoyed reading it to her. That's fantastic, Tanya. Well done. So lastly, where can Book Talk Radio Club's listeners purchase Alex the Sock Monkey Has a Secret, Tippy Toes the Turtle, and Patty's favourite shoes?
Okay, they can get them on Amazon, Tanya Vanderham books, and or just Tanya Vanderham, search that. And all of my books come up when they do. On a Tanya Vanderham website, which is www.tanyavanderhambooks.com. And of course, it's on Kindle. They're on Kindle also.
All right, well, thank you, Tanya. That was terrific. I look forward to speaking to you again in the future. In the meantime, thank you everyone for listening to Book Talk Radio Club. Lovely to speak to you again, Tanya.
Oh, you too, Claire.
Thank you. Bye now.